Take one. Hello there and welcome to Footworks and our little sock promotion. The whole idea behind this is not to try and be as good as the chap on the eSpares video who talks about lawnmowers and washing machines. We're going to talk about something much more exciting than lawnmowers and washing machines. We're going to talk about socks. And the brand of socks is called Teko. This is them here. And as you can see, there's eco, there's a clue in the name, eco, they're ecologically friendly. So that means they're environmentally friendly. They are made in Boulder, Colorado, but this is a Scottish company. These are designed in Scotland and they're tested in the Pentlands. Why should you, as a runner, want to wear these socks? Well, I'll tell you why. Because these great. These absolutely great, by the way. And they'll no get you any blisters. So if you want to get rid of your blisters and that, these are the socks. I should really hold it this way, and that way we can see that it says the name of the sock on the outside of it. So, Teko actually makes socks for hiking, for walking, all sorts of stuff, skiing. They have a massive range of socks, but we specialise in their eco-friendly recycled polyester socks, which are combined with merino wool. This is an all polyester sock. Polyester is a great material. Recycled polyester comes from this type of recycling. I'm just checking that the label is the right way up, because the last time I did a take on this, the label for the famous Scottish drink was upside down. Didn't look quite so good. So there we go. So those get recycled and converted into these. Hard to think, isn't it? Yep, that's an amazing feat of technology. Once they get the thing right, they then convert them, mix them up with merino sheep wool, and the wool does a multitude of jobs really, and its main primary job is to absorb moisture from the skin, so it keeps your skin dry. The main job of the polyester, when it's mixed in with the wool, is to transport the moisture away from the skin. So you have dry feet and dry socks. Amazing. We had a chap 2 weekends ago did the West Highland Way race in Scotland here, and the West Highland Way race, just in case you don't know, is 95.28 miles. They start at 1 o'clock in the morning, and 16 and a half hours later, the winners crossed the line, and a friend of mine, a chap called Donnie Campbell, ran the race this year in these socks. One pair for the whole thing, and it was pouring with rain. He had dry feet. I'm not sure if he did have dry feet, actually, because you've got to go through rivers and goodness knows all, but he didn't have any blisters. His feet were a very good example at the end of the run. So, merino, all these bits and pieces, great for transporting moisture away from your foot. Padding in the front of the sock here, as you can see, padding in the rear of the sock. This is starting to get a little bit like an eSpares ad, because we're going through all the technicalities of it now. Elastic to stop the sock from slipping, unless of course it's this one here, where it has a little bit of elastic around the ankle. Much thinner across the top. This area of the sock is a little bit thinner, as you can see. You can't really see at all, can you? Yeah, you can imagine. So there we are. There we have it. Great socks. Great toe box on it. The toe box actually stretches out and gets longer as your foot gets longer. So as the foot moves inside it, this moves with it. So everything goes with the foot. What you have to remember is the sock is the interface between the foot and the footwear. Now, we do have things like different... Is that the phone? Just excuse me a second, I'm just going to answer the phone. Hello? Yes, Teko socks. Yeah, of course we do Teko socks. That was quick, wasn't it? I mean, no flipping heck. Yep, I'll tell you what, I'm going to pass you on to the sock department. 2 seconds. I'll just pass you on. Is that the sock department? I have got a boy on the phone wanting a pair of socks here. Right, cheers, bye. That's amazing, isn't it? That's just, I mean, on cue. Absolutely, you'd think we'd written a script for this. So, The long and short of it is, somebody's. Did you hear somebody coughing in the background? I'm actually reading the script, but I've lost the place on it completely. So if you give me a second, just look at the sock have a quick look at this sock while I find this place. Superfine socks for all runners. Finest eco-friendly sustainable materials which fit like a glove. Which is a bit of a shame because they're socks. Anyway, that's enough from us. So it's good night from him, and it's good night from me.